Shalom Aleichem, beautiful and wonderful friends. So the last time we met, we spoke about this inyan of service, being a being of service. And it's one of the highest values within Yiddishkeit. And Be'ezras Hashem, as we go forward, I hope that Hashem Yisbarach will take the energy of these sessions and place them where HaKadosh Baruch Hu sees fit. I'm hoping they will help protect our soldiers and the Lamdei Torah. They'll help protect Am Yisrael in Eretz Yisrael and Am Yisrael in Chutz La'aretz, and maybe even upgrade all of humanity. So, behind the scene of the language of being of service, there's another nakuda that we could use, which again, it's the same idea said slightly differently. What is the highest form of Avodas Hashem? So we can share, it's to be a merkava, to receive and share Elokus. It's to be a merkava, to receive, absorb and share Elokus, Hashem's light in the world. And obviously, the better we are tethered to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Devekus, and the healthier our frameworks of thinking are, as well as our bitachon, how safe we feel in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that's obviously going to impact how we are of service and impact how we're megala Elokus in the world. And the question is, what stops us? The bad midos. And we'll go into the fact that when we can really isolate the unhealthy midos of the Umas Ha'olam and we can label them, qualify them and quantify them within us, and we can metaken them within us, then that's going to affect the outside. Again, the individual liberation is the global liberation. Back, though, to this question of service and being a kli to megala Elokus. The question is, can we communicate a mahalach in which to upgrade our service? Can we communicate a mahalach in which to upgrade being a merkava to megala Elokus? And the answer is yes. And these teachings are based on what I've learned from Rabbi Singer, Rabbi Yitzchak Isaac Shapiro, who heard it from the Piasetzner, as well as Rabbi Singer's close friend, the teachings of Rabbi Usha Freund, and Rav Ashlag constantly speaks about the nakuda that we are going to share now. So what we can share is there's 4 shifts. Now, I observe that most people are in the first 2 worlds of what we're going to explore. With guidance, you can get to the 3rd. And the 4th, we do experience from time to time, and it takes time. The tzaddikim, people who are incredibly refined, experience the 4th shift more than less. What's the first shift? The first shift we call receiving to receive. The second shift is moving to a level of maturity where it's giving to receive. The third shift is what we call giving to give. The 4th shift is receiving to give. So let's go back to the first shift, receiving to receive. If you can imagine a child, all they can do is receive to receive. Little baby, toddler, they can't do much without anybody else. So that's a state of what we call receiving to receive. Then what happens is the toddler matures a little bit and they chap pshat. Oh, look, giving to receive. What that means is that if I give something, I can get something back. So the next shift of maturity is recognizing when I do something, I get something back. We can as well qualify here that even in our Avodas Hashem, when I do a mitzvah, I get tzcha in Olam Haba. So this is an important darga of our journey in Avodas Hashem, and it's not the end of our Avodas Hashem. There's levels of maturity. So there is receiving to receive, and then there is giving to receive. I give something to get something back. Then there is a 4th darga, and this 4th darga we can achieve. It's not so difficult. It does take effort and it does take guidance. And that is giving to give. What that means is that I'm not expecting anything back from necessarily the outside world. The fact that I gave and I feel that I gave is good enough. Giving to give. That's a high darga in Avodas Hashem that all of us can, I believe, accomplish. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes guidance. So we've got receiving to receive, we've got giving to receive, and we've got giving to give. Giving to give. I'm giving, and my reward is the fact that I sense I gave, sense of purpose. I feel full, fulfilled. So this nakuda, the third nakuda of giving to give. The fourth darga is receiving to give. The fourth darga is that even within myself, I don't need to feel, and I don't feel the sense of, wow, look what I did. There's no I. I'm a very pure conduit. I'm a kli without any wanting for anything else. And this is a darga which I've met people, they are on this darga, and it takes a lot of avodas Hashem, a lot of tikkun amidos, a lot of healing to let go of the I, a lot of nefesh work. So these four dargas are available to us. And as we shift and practice, now we can move through these different dargas many times during the day. And slowly we want to become more and more up the ladder. And we can do it, you can do it, I can do it. There's times where we are receiving to receive. There's times where we are giving to receive. There's times where we are giving to give. And there are times where we are receiving to give. So Be'ezras Hashem, we should open ourselves up to be a being of service. And we should open ourselves up to realize there is a mahalach. I could realize sometimes in the state of receiving to receive, that's where I am right now, and it's okay. Giving to receive, I'm in that state, it's okay. Giving to give, it's okay. And then receiving to give, it's good. So, Be'ezras Hashem Chevra, may we go from strength to strength. May we, Be'ezras Hashem, live with clarity, strength, and dignity. L'chaim, tovim, u'l'shalom.